Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Episode 2 of Bioshock Infinite. Spoilers. Stuff happens.
I don't even know what to say. Just
go along with it.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't know about it.
They know.
Keep going. So Eduardo wants to explore a little bit and kind of give you guys a feel for what Columbia is like. Primarily because later, after we get to start, after we start
figure out your words.
Yeah. After we start combat, we don't really get a break to kind of look around.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean, even if you're playing it by yourself, you can.
Hey, do you want some candy?
That's creepy, dude. Even if you were playing it by yourself, you technically can kind of just waltz around.
Horse.
Yes. Mr. Ed got a big improvement. But, yeah, you can, I mean, technically you can kind of look around if you want, but at the same time...
You don't get an opportunity like this to really absorb the city.
Yeah. And then you get stuff like this.
Yeah, like this sort of stuff doesn't happen later on in the game.
Ever again.
Yeah, really, because after combat starts... If you have ever played any of the Shock games, like System Shock, Bioshock 2, or System Shock 2, I skipped that one.
Oh, can't forget that one.
No, you know everything goes to hell. Like everything just breaks apart.
This bright and sunny Victorian kind of, well, yeah, Victorian maybe, I don't know.
It is a little Victorian. This is the turn of the century. This is
yeah.
I mean, it's a little after the turn of the century, I should say.
But architecture wouldn't change that fast.
No, of course not. And also what was it? I think it was built before the turn of the century. I believe
so. It was like 1880s, 1890s.
I think so. Oh, and I have to direct to this poster over here because
the false shepherd will seeks only to lead our lamb astray.
Mm-hmm.
They constantly like having that angel statue in the back.
Well, yeah, because I don't know if you can see it.
Well, if you can't see it, you're in the wrong part of Columbia.
Well, yeah, because it's their symbol. Their symbol,
yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys have figured it out, but there's very strong.
You're eating cake? It's not a lie.
I just scarfed down a huge piece.
And you know what's worse? You ate the candles in the stand. You didn't leave anything behind. I do have to point out though, the produce in this game. It's like poorly textured. It's poor tessellation. Sir, your tomatoes are looking a little 2D today.
I mean,
so
okay, but this is like minor details. I mean,
they're minor, and it's probably if I increase the visual settings and stuff, they'd probably look better. But
yeah, I mean, also this is much better than any other games that I've seen. A lot of times
that's just
they have
like a 2D, like a actual picture.
Exactly.
Now there is a bin right there that you could collect money out of.
Which one?
Turn around.
Where'd I go?
Right there.
Oh, here. Okay, yeah.
So you can pay, but then you could pick up the Silver Eagles in addition to what, flask of unknown booze.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, usually you didn't get this drunk until you drank like 2 or 3 bottles in
But
Bioshock
it's a flask
1.
of unknown booze.
Now, next to that poster that you showed off, there's this kinetoscope.
Yeah, which I really like and wish they had in the original Bioshock because they're little vignettes of the city.
Right. So generally you can go through them and see them if you want. I mean,
there's an achievement tied to viewing them.
For whatever reason, it broke for me, and even though I viewed certain ones, it didn't count them.
Really?
Because it shows up each time you view one for me on Steam, so it didn't show properly, and it ignored some of the ones that I've seen. Because I also use telescopes, and sometimes it didn't count. Yeah. Generally, though, we're going to skip these.
Yeah, but this one we'll let play out so you get an idea of what they are.
I do like that it had subtitles for the words that were on the screen.
Oh yeah,
that makes no sense to me, and I kind of was confused. It'll go the other way, I think.
Is this the way to go to this?
Not to the fair, but there's some money in the one corner. If you go to
run away.
Yeah, if you go over under that tree there.
I just saw something sparkle there.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Ah.
The pansies are blocking your path.
Apparently.
And a voxophone.
Oh, sweet. Voxophone and a whole cheese wheel.
Oh, my.
There's a wall underneath the apple.
Now, there was a bag I think you hovered over because I saw it change. On the chair.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
that's empty.
But yeah, you can collect the voxophones, and those are an achievement. We will collect them if we see them, but we're not going to play them.
Yeah, I think they play automatically as long as no other one is playing.
No, they don't.
So,
You have to force it. You have to start it playing, otherwise it won't play.
I thought it was that way.
Nope.
Can we go in there? No.
Nope. Unfortunately, you have to go back across the bridge, and then we can go left and to the fair.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say the carnival, the raffle.
Yeah, but it is also a carnival too.
If you go up into the next area, into the left here.
Oh yeah, they're pay attention to the song that they're singing and the correlation to what year this is.
I like though that it's Colombia's gayest quartet.
Oh yeah, but also you have to remember.
I know it's a different meaning. But
yeah, it was, I
know it has a different meaning, but it's funny. It's just amusing that.
No,
they
yeah,
use...
I mean particularly now, but like you have to just pay attention to little details like that.
Now, what were you mentioning about the song? What did that? Is it
not
time?
Do you know who made that song?
Or... I didn't hear it, so you'd have to enlighten me. I
can't. I'll talk about it later. When we get further into the game.
It's spoilery, isn't it?
It is. It's very spoilery. You have to just pay attention.
Was it Random Guard 23?
Huh?
Was it Random Guard 23?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay.
Hey kids, how you doing?
She look look at her face.
She's like frumpy face. Wait, does she lose every time?
Frumpy face.
But look at her. She has like frumpy face. Like look at her.
And NPCs weren't given the same care and attention as other characters were in this game. I'll tell you that.
They have like dead face. Look at them though. Like a total dead face going on.
I don't blink for no. I blink for no man.
Can I eat these apples? Yes, my apples.
I like how you can just eat apples off the ground. Which Bioshock 1 was not above this, but
no, like that was the main joke in Bioshock was
he scarfs down any food that he can find.
Exactly.
But with that, it makes little sense because they're not really human.
There we are, Monument Island. That's why the imagery is everywhere.
Ew! Look at Mr. DeWitt. Oh, Lutece.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot that Lutece sent that.
Yeah. Well, you'll find out who Lutece is.
Yeah, that it makes more sense later. But yeah, the Silver Eagles, I thought you'd have to use them for the telescopes and the kinetoscopes, but nope.
See? You see that there?
There.
You see them? You see them juggling there?
Juggling.
Huh? They're not there.
But if we go back, will they still be there?
I think so. No, they disappear.
Yeah. That's actually really cool. I never noticed that before.
Yeah, I did this as I just walked in there and I looked at it and I was like, oh, let me go see if I can get closer to them, and just they weren't there, and it blew my mind.
And then this guy's trying to talk up some lady, and we, being the upstanding gentlemen we are, will just leave him be.
No.
Look at that little push. It's like, the playful push that if you get pushed in high school. You know it's serious.
The tower protects the lamb
from the false shepherd. Let's just say the most valuable thing in the city is just in that town.
No, yeah. And we guarantee you it's not an actual lamb. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's our first introduction into the Vigors.
Which are this game's versions of plasmids.
Yes.
Which I forgot. I didn't continue my monologue earlier today about this. When they were programming this game, they imported the engine, like the assets and stuff, from the first Bioshock and second Bioshock. The problem is they didn't... Did you seriously just jump off?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it's not everywhere. Some places are just not high enough for you to jump over, but you can totally do it. How is this?
Oh, you're screwed. You're done for. But it's like... when you get a new Vigor... It explains how you use it with a short cutscene kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I think you have to go up the stairs.
Yeah. Yo, so guards, keep the peace. Cool.
Ooh, safety. Fireworks. Wouldn't want to get my finger blown off.
Continue what you were saying.
But when they imported the assets and things like that from Bioshock 1 and 2. And in those games they were called plasmids. In this game they're called Vigors. But when you get a new Vigor, they show you... a short little kinetoscope kind of film in order to explain what the thing does, and I don't really like the little short films that do it in this game because they're kind of bland and boring. I like the ones for Bioshock 1 where it's like where it's the woman talking. It's really like just pictures and stuff, and it's really funny.
I mean, they try to differentiate, but keep it similar.
Right.
Because
I just think they were better in the first Bioshock. But then again, that's 50 years after this game?
Yeah, more or less.
Timeline-wise, chronology-wise?
Yeah.
So...
I mean, given that the games... Because Ken Levine, the guy who created... or the lead on Bioshock, has said that Bioshock Infinite is a different series within Bioshock, so it may not necessarily even be the same world. It could be a separate world where you know, Columbia's doing their own thing. And
Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2.
No, I don't even
Find the
remember.
devil.
Where's
It's behind the chair.
Oh. How do I even...
Left bumper.
There we go. I forgot.
I changed the controls because they make more sense with the way I
was totally using the... Yeah, there we go.
So you have to get 3 of the devils behind the chairs. But as I was saying, when you get the video showing how to use the vigors, after it shows a little text box that says, press the fire plasmid button to do this, and then hold the fire plasmid button to do that. So they didn't change the text box to match the name of the actual in-game assets, which either means that the text boxes were made before the game actually was fleshed out, and they kind of just assumed, okay, we're going to call them plasmids just as a placeholder, or something like that. Now, whatever the case may be, they kind of screwed it up, and it doesn't have a continuity. But what Eduardo is doing now is we're actually going through and we're playing through different mini games.
Yeah.
And currently he's doing just a regular shooting gallery kind of thing, and I just realized I never started my stopwatch.
Yeah, I forgot to change the
sensitivity.
The sensitivity because I have a lower sensitivity set usually.
Yeah, mine just I have
so I'm like overshooting everything.
You missed the bonus points.
My bad.
You have to get 20 for like a bag of gold. I'm just gonna call it gold because I'm not gonna get used to calling it Silver Eagles out loud.
Just call it silver. I got
20. Hooray!
20.
You got 20. This one's the easiest to get 20 in. Now you can get 10 points and you can get more Silver Eagles.
I mean, you can just keep getting 20 and it'll give you the lower prizes. But I mean, I don't want to bother doing that again. I
think there's one more on the right hand side.
Oh, and this is where the new vending machines, which I find incredibly creepy.
They are really disturbing.
Like, yeah, and you can totally see. Here's a little nugget from the early days of Bioshock Infinite. Initially, you weren't supposed to have the vigors be like plasmids. They were going to be something that was consumable. So you can totally buy the Bucking Bronco, but there are only 4 that you can buy because you were supposed to use them. You're supposed to drink it and use it as you're drinking them.
Right.
There was a certain limit, but they eventually reversed that.
But they never fixed it in that vending machine.
Exactly.
That's actually really interesting.
Mm-hmm. What's up, dude? You just
He just looks so bored.
He looks really bored. And then here are more voxophones, and you can use that one. And it kind of shows you how it would actually run.
What's a voxophone?
See?
What's a voxophone? That's a voxophone.
Yep. And this whole fair here is supposed to be like their universe's world fair,
or of July 4th or something like that.
Yeah, it's just a festival celebrating everything that Columbia is.
And then this one's interesting. The Skyline Vox.
Yeah, and this one I'll probably suck at too.
As I should probably point out, this one's harder than the original. At least the first time I played it, was there weren't enough people to get 20 points.
Yeah,
that is a problem.
I'm just gonna be awful at this, so yeah.
You should just pretty much stay centered because it has such a big cone of effect.
No, you're right. I probably shouldn't bother following them. Just the reload is the only thing that's gonna get me.
At least you don't actually have to add shells to it. You don't have to actually reload it. You just have to re-prime it. And
well, yeah, at least not yet until we actually get the weapons. Did I get both at the same time?
Like I said, the cone of effect is really big, so you can just keep it dead center.
Oh
and
wow!
you would pretty much, hit most of them. Whoa! You got all 3 of them.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh!
See, that's what I was.
One away. Oh, sorry.
You were right next to the microphone with that.
Sorry. Yeah, one away. Yeah, I'm not doing that one again, but yeah. But you get the idea.
Did you get your prize or did you just walk away?
Did I walk away? I think I grabbed it.
I think you did, okay.
Yeah, I think I grabbed it.
But yeah, you know, with
more mechanical
horses. Trot, 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 trot. Oh, you can play you can play. Oh, that's the clown makeup of the Circus of Value from the first Bioshock. You can play the high striker and you'll win every time. It's rigged in your favor.
Yeah.
Which you'd think that it would slow down just before it hit the top, and you'd never hit it, but
no.
This is a fair. Everyone wins. But yeah, now we can actually go down to the next gate, and oh, the handyman. That's right.
I'm more interested in this band over here. I'm just kidding. Let's go see the handyman. The
handyman can.
Despite the fact that I initially had thought they would be a replacement for Big Daddies, they are actually part of the enemy class that they call the heavy hitters, which are specialty
classes.
Yeah, classes. And these dudes will ruin your day if you let them when they show up. Right now they're peaceful because this is supposed to be an exhibition showing the capabilities of
human-robot synthesis.
Exactly. But hey, look over here.
Free sample.
Pick a possession, and then
this is the first time you get this like kind of cutscene for a vigor. So,
well, sometimes I think you get something similar for each one.
No, you just see your hands kind of wig out. But this is the only one that has like the heart and the kiss, and then that. Mm-hmm. This is the only time you get like a cutscene kind of thing for a vigor.
Mm-hmm. She totally wants me, by the way.
Yeah, that bow tie. Oh, it's spinning for you, man.
Oh, you have no idea. And this is what.
And this is what I was talking about with the videos and stuff like that. It's kind of like turn machines into allies. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can use it for things like that. And here's the cool thing about plasmids, not plasmids, vigors.
Vigors.
That they have two settings. If you press it, you can quickly launch them out. If you hold them down, you get a trap setting, which allows you to do that. I don't think
Possession has a trap setting.
It does, but you have to have the machine in front of you. You can launch it out and it'll seek out enemies or machines. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be an enemy machine.
Something that's hackable.
Yes, something that's hackable. And these kids
playing with their yo-yo and such.
Yeah, but I need to use it on that machine.
But you can get the salts right here. And actually, if you go back to the vending machine that you first met, you can use it on vending machines, and they will give you silver eagles. Hooray! So you got 2.
And it still has Bucking Bronco.
Yeah, the one thing that Eduardo and I were talking about with using possession on... I would have waited until you did the statue first.
It doesn't matter, really.
Are your salts going to be regenerated? Or?
They don't regenerate.
They don't regenerate on their own, but I didn't know if, a cutscene would cause it to regenerate.
Whatever, I just had to wait 2 seconds.
Before you go through the gate, Eduardo and I were talking, basically, it would have been nice, like, in Bioshock 1 and 2, you could, when you hacked a vending machine, it gave you a lower price, and sometimes even hidden items. Mm-hmm. But this one, no, it just gives you coins, which kind of sucks. But
it does, but it's kind of comparable then, except I would have preferred to still get that discount.
The discount makes it feel better.
Yeah, it does. It makes it feel like it's just better.
Plus, especially if you buy ammo in bulk and stuff.
Yeah.
So that would have been nice, but nah.
Yeah, but it's also the different gameplay
mechanics.
Yeah, the different gameplay mechanics from Bioshock 1 and 2 to Infinite.
Right.
So
let's go talk to these people who are they were juggling before.
Yeah, these are the same people we saw juggling, and we will see them multiple times throughout our journey.
It kind of sucks that you can't choose.
Well, no, but that would also defeat the purpose.
I know what the purpose is, but it would still be kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, okay, so heads the whole way down there.
Each time it was heads.
Exactly.
So
like he has heads there, and there's heads, and
they both have a head.
Yes.
Ooh, conspiracy theory.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
No,
heads.
3 heads.
3 heads.
3 heads, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right. 300 heads.
So that means Half-Life 3 forever.
Half-Life 300, the Battle of Thermopylae.
Exactly. There's the little
Oh, that's a little sky songbird.
Exactly. Which Songbird...
We'll find out who Songbird is later.
And then here's another vending machine which would sell
This is a
general items.
Yeah, it's a generic vending machine. So
yeah, there are 3 different vending machines. There's the one that for the vigors, one for the ammo and weapons, and then the other one for general health items. Yeah,
but you can go if you go.
There's that's Songbird.
He protects the lamb. If you go up onto this pagoda thing.
Pagoda.
I like the word.
I would have thought gazebo or something.
I like the civilian, the women talking. He looks lost. He looks just fine to me. Oh, Mary, you are a living, walking scandal. You remember Recess?
Yeah.
Scandalous. Okay, moving on into the carnival fair raffle thing.
I run.
I'm so glad they added the sprint button. It doesn't always work. It sometimes works a little weird, but
yeah. Also, I like the thing that how like in the other and the other Bioshocks did that too. If you had a plasmid every once in a while, it would just kind of remind you. That,
they're talking about something interesting.
Yeah,
the whole division got skyhooks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with skyhooks is a completely new gameplay mechanic that will become integral later on,
and actually quite soon.
Yeah, very very soon.
Which we should.
We can wait. We can wait till
we could do a couple more episodes. Hold X to look.
Oh, what is going on with that statue, huh?
That's
really you just saw it change, right?
Well, I never noticed it the first time I played through, so I'm good. I usually pay attention to stuff like this.
Yeah, see, and it's Lutece.
Keep an eye out on that. That's not important at all.
No, because it was totally a dude before, and then it became a girl. Huh.
It's like a progressive society.
Exactly.
Which this isn't.
And there's another voxophone.
We'll find out why this isn't a progressive society very shortly.
Yeah, you'll find out that this, despite the fact of all this peace and everything, you'll notice one very, very glaring
flaw in the it's a blemish on the supposed perfection.
Exactly. And it's something that if you're looking for it, you would see it. If you're not, you'll
miss it.
Yeah, you'll totally miss it.
Yeah, we shall know the false shepherd by the 80 on the back of his hand.
And what do you have?
We have an 80 on the back of our hand.
What?
It's a scandal.
Scandalous. So yes.
Yes, Eduardo, it is scandalous.
Jeremiah
Fink wants you to attend the July 6th raffle.
What? The 6th?
Blasphemy.
Also, I love these inflatable Ben Franklin.
Franklin.
And what is it, Jefferson?
Jefferson, yeah.
I absolutely love.
One thing I thought was really weird. You remember you mentioned heavy hitters.
Yeah.
There's one that I'll actually mention this afterwards, but there's one that doesn't make sense for the time period.
Which one?
I think you'll figure it. Well, I'll explain it after the video, but
okay,
because I don't want to spoil it for these guys.
Okay, no problem.
But there's one that doesn't make sense.
People holding baseballs. What?
I don't know. Great question. But probably we should most likely end this episode now.
Yeah, before we get to
the raffle.
Because this is the end of the whole exploration at your own pace sort of thing.
Yeah,
this is where you get thrust straight into the story and everything is pretty much
fast-paced.
Yeah, exactly.
So we won't have time to really catch our breath, and Eduardo's going to die a lot.
Yeah, probably.
And if that happens, I can take over, because it's PC. Woo-hoo.
Exactly, and then you can show everyone about your PC Master Race skills.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching. See ya.
See ya.